Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello ladies and gentlemen, how are you today? I hope you are in such a good condition. Before I begin my presentation, let me introduce myself. My name is Farah Gitti. I'm 27 years old. I'm a lecturer at Faculty of Law in University Langlang Buana, Bandung. And I'm a participant in the first Paris Van Java International Seminar 2020. Today, I'm going to tell you about general review on crimes in the capital market sector. Let's move on to the next topic. First, I will describe about capital market. So, what is capital market? The capital market can be said is a meeting place for people who need capital with people who want to buy capital. People here are certainly people in the sense of legal subject, that is, individuals or other legal entities, such as a limited liability company, for example. In the Indonesian capital market, there are organizers, namely the Indonesian Stock Exchange, we call it IDX, supervisor, namely the Financial Service Authority, we call it OJK, and there are parties who need capital that will issue shares or securities called issuers or investees, and those who are willing to buy capital, which is usually called an investor. Capital that is sold is in the form of shares, bonds, warranties, securities, and other products that are often referred to as securities. The capital market brings together the owner of the fund with the user of the fund for medium-term and long-term investment. Capital market law, Article 1, number 13 defines the capital market is an activity that is related to the public offering and trading of securities of public companies relating to the issuance of securities and institution and profession related to the securities. The Indonesian government, through Bapepam, strives to overcome and prevent crime in the Indonesian capital market by various ways, between disciplining and fostering capital market players as a preventive measure and resolving crime in the capital market sector as a repressive measure. So my problem identification in this article, first about the legal aspect of crime in the capital market, and second the category of crime in the capital market. The method used in this research is a qualitative approach with normative juridical aspect. Discussion capital market crime. The authority to conduct an investigation carried out by Bapepam in every case is regulated in the Criminal Procedure Code as stated in the provision of Article 6, Paragraph 1, Letter B, which state investigators are certain civil servants who are given special authority by law. Examination system in the capital market are explained in the government regulation number 1416 of 1995. Bapepam will examine if 1. There are reports, notice, or complaints from parties about violation of capital market regulation, and 2. If obligations are not fulfilled by parties who obtain permits, approval, or from registration from Bapepam, or from other parties required to submit reports to Bapepam, and last, there are indications of violation of law in the capital market. And second, I will describe about types of criminal acts in the capital market sector. There are several details about the types of crime in the capital market world. There is 3. First, deception. What is meant by committing fraud is regulated according to the Capital Market Law, Article 90, letter C. When compared with the Criminal Code, Article 378, the maximum sentence is 4 years in prison for those found guilty of fraud. Whereas in KUHP, Article 390, the threat of punishment is a maximum of 2 years and 8 months imprisonment. Any perpetrator found guilty of fraud in securities trading activities may be subject to imprisonment or fine. Article 378 of the Criminal Code, it states that fraud is an act to benefit oneself or another person in a way: 1. Against the law; 2. Using fake names or fake dignity; 3. Craftiness; 4. A series of lies; 5. Persuading others to give up something in their possession or to give debitor or write off receivables. Therefore, in the Capital Market Law, Article 90, it is stated that every party conducting securities trading activities is prohibited from committing fraud or deceiving other parties either directly or indirectly, and also in any way, those with the intent to benefit or avoid harm to themselves or other parties. And types of criminal acts 2, market manipulation. In addition to fraud, there are also other criminal acts in the Capital Market Law, namely market manipulation. Provision for market manipulation are regulated in Article 92, 91, 92, and 93 in the Capital Market Law. And type of criminal acts 3, it's insider trading. The term insider trading is a term borrowed from unfair stock trading practice in the United States that are associated with the use of confidential information by company officials who, because of their position, can benefit because of the information. Insider trading contains several elements. 1. Securities trading. 2. Performed by people in the company. 3. Inside information. 4. Information is confidential. 5. This trade is motivated by information obtained. 6. Aim for profit. Following Article 100 the Capital Market Law, BAPEPAM has the authority to examine any party suspected of being involved in a violation of the Capital Market Law and or its implementing regulation. In addition to BAPEPAM based on the Capital Market Law provisions, in the event of a crime in the capital market, OJK can also conduct an examination or investigation on any party suspected of violating the capital market or capital market crime. And next one, I will describe about other measures categorized as capital market crimes. In addition to the crimes discussed above, the Capital Market Law explained several other actions included in the crimes in the capital market that could be treated with criminal offenses. Namely, 1. Every party without permission, approval, or registration carries out activities in the capital market. 2. Investment managers and affiliated parties who receive compensation from other parties in any form, directly or indirectly, for buying or selling securities. 3. Issuers or public companies make a public offering but do not submit a registration statement, or the registration statement has not been declared effective by BAPEPAM, is stated in Article 70. Anyone who commits fraud, misleads BAPEPAM, removes, destroys, changes, obscures, hides, or falsifies records from parties who obtain permission, approval, and registration from BAPEPAM is stated in Article 107. And 5. Any party who directly or indirectly influences another party to violate the Capital Market Law articles is treated with criminal offenses as determined in Article 103 until 107. Every crime or other action included in crime in the Capital Market Law number 8 of 1995 concerning capital markets threatening imprisonment for 3 to 10 years and a fine of 5 billion rupiah to 15 billion rupiah. And the last, my suggestion in this article, due to the growing economic development in Indonesia, and the more people open their eyes to investment activities in the capital market, the existing regulations are a legal product in a long time. Then, there needs to be a renewal related to the legal basis for crimes in the capital market so that it is relevant to developments in this community. Because the law is not only a means of social control, and maintaining economic stability, but also the need for updates or better change in society to provide legal certainty. This is the end of presentation. I hope this presentation could give a benefit for us. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.